This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. All right, everyone. So take this as like a day one for the training. And one more point to be added, guys, like we really don't consider demonstration as a session. So demo is just to give you an understanding how the product work and how we do the training. Okay. So I would like to quickly cover a few things. Like, see, one thing during demonstration, I just kept Q&A to the end, but here this is like a regular track. Okay, so you all will be joining on a daily basis. So you have any questions, you can stop me anytime and ask your question. So I don't want my session to be a one-way traffic. Okay, I want you to clearly shoot out all the questions. If your question is something irrelevant or answered in the future, I'll skip. Means if it really impacts the topic whatever I'm discussing, I'll skip for the time being. If it is a relevant question, will be answered then and there itself. Okay. So so make sure you speak. Okay. And during the sessions, I'll be slow, neat, and organized. Means like I don't really rush the things during the session. Demo we generally rush a lot. Okay. Fine. Okay, now let's get started. Guys, you really don't need to maintain any of your session notes. I'll be maintaining the notes. Okay, I'll write down all the notes so that notes will also be uploaded to the drive. Okay, so once this session is completed, you all will be given the drive access, provided the drive access. Okay, so let me create a new notepad for you. What is this March? What's the batch number? 33. Okay. Okay. So session one. Uh, as I very clearly mentioned, I'll not consider the demonstrations as a real session. So I'll be quickly covering the entire introduction. So the three sessions, first 2 to 3 sessions, guys, I'll completely focus on uh, the introduction components of SAC, like all the intro sessions, like so how SAC work, how we connect, how the cloud work. Okay. And then from day 4, our hands-on starts. We will be on the system. I'll also show you mostly in the tomorrow session how to subscribe to SAP Analytics Cloud. Okay, so first 3 sessions, we generally call it as introduction sessions, where I'll give you complete understanding about the product. Okay, so day 1, I'll completely focus on the cloud, SAP Cloud. Okay, because it's being a cloud product, so I just give quick introduction on the cloud so that you really, uh, because you need to understand few terms on SAP Cloud, that is business technology platform, and few other things. Then I'll quickly jump on to the connections and the different components we have in SAC in the first 3 sessions. Okay. So as part of day 1, I'll be focusing on the cloud components. There's one more thing. I didn't really write the notes for every batch. Okay. Because if I start typing the things, right, it will make my session very, very slow. So I'll be actually, means if you're mean to say, I'll actually copy the notes I used for the previous batches. I'll write down the extra points. If I'm speaking something new extra, I'll write down it. But if it is majorly the common topic I'm discussing, so I'll make the last batch note so that I'll be very quick with the sessions. Okay, you do the same for all the batches. Let me copy this. Okay, so in today's session, I'll quickly start with cloud. Okay. I think most of you come from SAP backgrounds, right? Not having a real understanding on cloud. Anyone have some exposure to cloud? Anyone? Hello. Please, am I audible?
Yeah, Satya, you are audible.
Okay, okay, fine. So I was seeing some dead mute, so I just thought I'm not audible. Okay, so generally, I think most of you guys come from like from SAP backgrounds. I really don't see them having a big exposures on cloud. I'll quickly cover some components on cloud, okay, so that you understand the cloud in much better way. Because this being a cloud product, it's mandatory for us to understand the basics of cloud at least. Okay, so I'll put this way. So generally, I already covered this during the demonstration. So cloud has got service components. Um, so I'm going at very layman level, guys, very basic, very layman. Okay. So generally, it has got three service components: infrastructure services, platform services, and application services, or software as a service. Okay. Here you see IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Then we got PaaS, platform as a service, and then we got SaaS, software as a service offering. Okay. Double A represents as A. Okay. So all the hardware components required to build your cloud data centers, right? Because in cloud, the data actually resides on the data centers, right? It can be an internal data center or an external data center. It can be public or a private data center, but whatever it is, it's a data center. So we built all the infrastructures needed to build your data centers falls into infrastructure services like your networks, your block storages, your computers. They all fall into the infrastructure service. So then you got platform services, the heart of cloud. Okay. So where we maintain all our application services or database services, cybersecurity, everything is maintained at your platform service. Okay. And the major platforms that are available in the market right now, you see here are like I put it in ranking order. Okay, we got AWS, Amazon Web Services on the top, followed by Azure Cloud. Then we have GCP, Google Cloud Platform, followed by SCP, SAP Cloud Platform. Then we got Salesforce Cloud at 5. Then we have 6 OCP, Oracle Cloud Platform at 6. And then we got IBM's Bluemix at 7. Okay, so these are like the major cloud platforms that are available in the market right now. Okay, so these are like the major cloud platforms that are available. So SAP is right now at 4 in terms of cloud platform services. So based on the market share, we are at now at 4. Okay, so then comes software as a service offering, guys. Okay, uh, or in simple layman words, we also call it as cloud applications. Software as a service offerings, or in simple terms, we can call them as cloud applications. Okay, I repeat this way. So in general, lot of okay. So most of the companies they might be deploying all their so earlier days we used to deploy our native applications like on-premise applications onto cloud. Okay, so we are now companies are more inclined towards cloud, and these product organizations actually started developing products for the cloud. Okay, so we call them as SaaS, software as service offering. Guys, future is SaaS. So in future, any organization building any product should predominantly be a SaaS product. Okay, everyone agrees to this fact. So future is software as a service offering. So if you're building your career into any products, to make sure you're looking towards SaaS, software as a service offering. So SAP being a leader in ERP products, right? Enterprise applications. It's a leader, undoubted leader, right? In ERP space. Okay, and it has got a lot of on-premise product. So right now they are driving crazily into the cloud. Okay, so right now you might be hearing a word called like rise with SAP. Okay, SAP calling themselves as SAP 2.0. Okay, or SAP's cloud first strategy. You might be hearing these words. Have you heard this, right? SAP cloud first strategy means, so they are right now in a cloud first strategy, means from now onwards, whatever the products or applications they're going to build will be predominantly a cloud application. Means as of now, they'll be supporting their existing on-prem applications, and also they'll be driving their future into the cloud. Okay, so they are heavily investing on the cloud, and they're developing a lot of new products on the cloud. Okay, and also I can say, guys, SAP is the company having the highest number of software as a service offerings as of now. Till date, if you see, SAP has got the highest cloud products compared to any other organization, and they also claiming they have the highest SaaS subscriptions when compared to Microsoft or Amazon. Amazon and Azure might be leading in the platform services space because they have got heavy data centers, guys, across the globe. They built heavy infrastructures, and they are actually leading the platform space. Okay, no denying that. But when it comes to the cloud applications or software as a service offerings, SAP is actually leading the pack. Okay. Uh, because SAP was more focused on building the cloud products instead of building the data centers. Okay, they have their own data centers, but they are actually more inclined towards building new products or new softwares on the cloud, right? So I that's the reason even a lot of SAP folks, I'm speaking from SAP folks, you've come from non-SAP background, well and fine. If you come from SAP, a lot of people think SAP still as a traditional ABAP based softwares. Okay, guys, please come out of that mindset. ABAP is going away. Mark my word, a lot of people don't agree with me if ABAP, I say ABAP is going away. But mark my words, none of the new age products softwares run on ABAP. They all run on Java, they all run on Python. Okay, they run on the open services, first thing. Okay, so all the new age products you really don't see ABAP. So we are completely moving away from traditional on-premise SAP applications to new age cloud-based, which runs on Python and JavaScripts. Okay, so please come out of that time frame, because I see a lot of people coming with 10, 15 years of experience still doing traditional work of SAP. Okay, which might uh, I'm not degrading or something, which might go away in some point of time. Okay, with cloud coming into picture, companies are looking for alternatives. Okay, right. So if I speak about the SAP cloud applications, okay, you see S4 HANA, which is our basic uh, enterprise application, right, where you have all your finance, sales, and inventory operations running, right? This is your ERP application or business application, major business application of SAP. Okay, so that is now available in two versions, S4 HANA on-premise and S4 HANA cloud. Okay, so okay, this will be our data mine, guys. This is the system from which we'll be taking a lot of data, people coming from non-SAP backgrounds, because this is your operational system. So that is also available on the cloud. And from the last 2 years, SAP is seeing a lot of subscriptions on S4 HANA cloud. Okay, and SAP has got its basic HRMS application on cloud, that is SuccessFactors. Okay, its supply chain application is on cloud, Ariba. Okay, its expense management product tool on cloud, that is Concur. Qualtrics, I'm not sure about Qualtrics. So then we got SAP's CRM application is also on cloud, that is C4C, Cloud for Customer. Okay, then SAP's e-commerce application, the application to run the e-commerce operations of a company, it is also coming from SAP only. This is also on cloud, that is Hybris. The SAP has got an ERP application for small and micro cap industries, that is Business by Design, that is also on cloud. So S4 HANA is majorly designed for large scale industry, large and medium scale industry, whereas for small and micro cap industries, they have another ERP, that is Business by Design. Okay, so SAP has got its vendor management application on cloud, that is Fieldglass. Okay, and now SAP is moving all its data warehousing into cloud using DataSphere. Okay, so earlier we used to call it as Data Warehouse Cloud. Now it is renamed as DataSphere. It is moving all its, so the warehousing which has to be done, which used to be done in BW for HANA, or native HANA is now moving on to cloud using a product called DataSphere. Okay, it's still an upcoming product. Okay, and one product to look for. Okay, and then they are also moving uh, their supply chain planning onto cloud, that is IBP, and SAP is moving all its analytics planning and predictive into cloud using SAP Analytics Cloud. Okay, so earlier we used to do it through business objects, BPC, and some kind of HANA predictive analytics, HANA PAL. So these all things will be now replaced with one single analytics product on cloud, that is SAP Analytics Cloud. Okay, if you're trying to build a career on analytics space of SAP in data engineering and data analytics space, so you should actually look towards these products like SAC for analytics purpose and DataSphere for data engineering and data warehousing. Okay,
So
so
Satya, one
this
question
is
here.
yes.
Mahesh this side. So will
Yes,
business objects will be there go forward or SAP would be supporting?
see, right now SAP is supporting business objects as well. But if you see one point, Mahesh, like business objects 4.3 was released long back, but they're not releasing any 4.4. Okay, means they are clearly on a roadmap to end business objects. Okay, they are not releasing any new version because they're investing everything on SAP. And down the line, once all the uh, complete, they'll actually, SAP's plan was to end business objects by 2024, 2025 itself, but due to some clients, some pressure, still holding business objects. But they're not version of Vivo. Like almost from last 4 to 5 years, we didn't have any new versions of business objects, right? So they are really on an exit roadmap.
Thanks.
Satya, how about a data sphere? Data sphere, it's a kind of ETL now, as you said, like BW stuff or
Yes,
native HANA.
yes. DataSphere is more like a data warehousing only on cloud, okay, which will be replacing your traditional on-prem warehouses, right, like BW or HANA. Because you
So,
need see now, right now the cloud engineering space and cloud analytics is the most biggest buzzwords, right? SAP is bit late into SAP entered analytics very quickly, cloud analytics with SAC because SAC was launched in 2019 itself. 2020 from onwards, the company started using it, but they entered the data warehousing space bit late. You already see we have Snowflake already coming up. We already like we have like Azure Databricks, mm, AWS data lakes. They already came into picture. So to compete with them, to build cloud warehouses, they are now into DataSphere.
so the source of data it will consider from S4 HANA, I mean to say, or any other non-SAP.
Any system for a warehouse, data can be extracted from any system. Okay. So one point,
So what I had Satyagiri here, what I heard is like maybe I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. What I heard is the combination of BW Power like SAP BW, BW HANA or native HANA will be combined in data sphere. There will be no more other domains. What I heard. Is that correct or wrong?
no, that's wrong thing. So it's like similar capabilities. It's not like we never don't come BW4 HANA. That is different system altogether. BW4 more of an ABAP server. BW HANA is SQL server. DataSphere more runs through this JavaScript. So what I say is it's SQL and scripting. But one thing I see is it is like similar products. These all are warehousing products only. BW4 HANA and native HANA are the on-premise which are actually ruling the market right now. Okay. It has got a strong presence in the data warehousing space. And on HANA, they have the power of HANA, and they are very what we say robust applications which can handle high volumes of data without a drop speed. So they are very good products, but it's from on-premise space. But moving towards as SAP is moving its, if you see here, SAP is slowly moving its business applications, business
Sat-
or
Satya,
product.
your voice is breaking. Can you?
Your voice is breaking, Satya. Sorry.
Sorry. Is it better now? It's still the same.
It looks better, but when you go on talking, it's breaking.
Okay, okay. Yeah, just let me know if it breaks up. I don't see any glitch in my internet. Okay. So here is the thing. SAP is trying to move its entire product ecosystem onto the cloud. Like you see, all their business applications are slowly moving to cloud. Once they all move to cloud, so obviously they have to keep their warehousing on the cloud only, right? Guys, it's easy to move data from the company to outside the organization because
It's
intranet
breaking,
to
Satya, still.
breaking.
Yeah.
Still it's breaking. We can't hear clearly, at least me.
Okay. Guys, how is it now? It's still the same.
Looks better, Satya. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I think there is small internet glitch. Okay. So I'll repeat the points once again. Um, so it's clear now, right? Okay, I'm not breaking up.
Yeah, better.
Okay, all right. So now SAP is slowly moving its entire product ecosystem, the business. These are like the applications to run the operations of an organization, right? These are the products that supports the business operations. Okay, the core part of SAP. So slowly they are moving its entire operational softwares onto cloud. You see success factors, Hari, but they all are going on to cloud. Once they see they are already on cloud, even once S4 HANA also completely moved towards cloud. Okay. So then I really don't see an usage of an on-premise warehouse because moving data from on-premise to cloud is okay because you're moving from intranet within the organization to internet outside the organization. But always one thing to be noted, moving data from cloud to on-premise is always tricky because you're moving data outside the organization to internally into the organization, which is kind of not suggestible also. Okay, because cloud applications, they all store the data outside your network, right? So we call them as internet applications. Cloud applications are internet. Okay, whereas on-premise are considered as intranet within the organization. So so once SAP move, not once, already they already moved lot of business softwares into cloud. So right now they are also putting their X on moving the warehousing into cloud using DataSphere. Okay. Um, so one thing I say, guys, maybe if you're looking for some career in SAP Analytics for the next 10 years, right? You should always invest in the future technologies. So two future technologies I really suggest is SAC as of now, because it is completely replacing your analytics and planning space, and DataSphere will be replacing your warehousing space. So these are the products, these are like sister products, guys. We build the data models in DataSphere, which will be consumed into SAC for all your reporting needs. So these two products has a very tight integration. Okay, how you built your BW, BO, and BPC, right? Okay, earlier. So now you have SAC for BO and BPC and DataSphere for BW. Okay, so this should be your transition. Okay. But one point I say is SAP Analytics Cloud is already bit established. It was the first entry, so it's kind of an established product. You see a lot of opportunities in the market now. DataSphere is still an upcoming. As of now, a lot of managers and companies are still in what we say in the talks. They're slowly started implementing. But maybe down the line, 2 to 3 years, you should be in some spot upskill to DataSphere also. Maybe down the line, not now. Okay. All right. So coming back, so SAP has invested a lot on building software as a service offering. So in future, they will be building only any product they're gonna develop in the future will be predominantly a software as a service offering. Maybe guys, uh, if I take 10 years from now or 5 years from now, they might stop supporting on-premise and supporting only cloud. Okay, that is also there. Right now they are in cloud first strategy. Maybe down the line they'll move it to cloud only strategy. Hmm. So I suggest even people coming from SAP backgrounds, please start looking towards uh, SAP's transforming very rapidly. Make sure you are also going in that right direction. Okay, if you still stick to your traditional things, right, at some point of time, uh, because I am not motivating or something on the day one, but I heard from a lot of people like, so they are comfortable with their organization from long time. They're doing the similar projects from long time, and at some point of time, once the organization moves out of that product, so they find them in a tricky spot. Okay, so this is the transformational journey. This is how SAP is heading. This is where SAP is heading. Okay. So please also, a lot of people think SAP means FICO. They really think about traditional products. Always think in a different direction. SAP is investing a lot in on the cloud. Okay, right. Right. So this is about the SAP cloud components. Uh, okay. So generally, all SAP cloud applications, so any software as a service guys, offering guys, it has to be hosted on a cloud platform. It needs some platform, right? We cannot host an application without a platform. I'll take a simple example. I already given a similar example. I take your mobile app, mobile device, right? All the hardware components required to build your mobile, like your battery, your what we say, your data, means like your chips and everything required to build your device falls into infrastructure services. Your iOS or Android is like a platform, okay, where your entire device operates. And then how you really work with your mobile guys? Through applications, right? Some are standard applications like calling, WhatsApp, okay, few e-commerce applications like Amazon, Flipkarts, okay. Uh, you get like gaming applications, you got like social, like Instagrams, Facebook. So you have some standard applications and some applications you, okay, install from your Play stores, right? So how you work with your mobile? Through applications. Similarly, an organization runs its business or runs its analytics, whatever it is, through applications. Okay, and these applications are always hosted on a cloud platform. Okay, so company always runs its business through applications are hosted on this platform. So by default, all SAP cloud applications are hosted on SAP cloud platform. Okay, so SAP cloud platform is a commercial word, guys. It's like a normal commercial word. So we also has a technology word of this, that is we call it as BTP, business technology platform. We also call like there is some difference between cloud platform and a BTP. Okay, so we also has a technical name of this SAP. Okay, SAP is like a common word, like, okay, a normal word. So we have a technical name of SAP Cloud Platform. We are calling it as BTP, Business Technology Platform. There are few differences here and there. I'll discuss. Okay, so we call it as BTP. And you see all SAP Cloud applications are by default hosted on SAP Cloud Platform. And these cloud applications uh, can use either SAP's infrastructure or they can make use of a third-party cloud infrastructures also, like from AWS or GCP. I tell you why. Generally, SAP has invested a lot on building cloud products, but they really didn't invest in building the cloud infrastructures, guys. They have very few data centers across the globe. They have one in US, somewhere in Ashburn. They have one in Europe, and they have one in Singapore for Asia Pacific. They have hardly got 3 to 4 data centers across the globe. Okay, but I tell you, so generally right now companies are coming with the new policies, right? Countries, not companies. Countries are coming with the new policies that you cannot, if you're in Indian companies using a cloud product, the storage should not happen outside India. The data center should be located within India. Okay. Okay, so there are some norms even for American companies also. The data center should not be outside America. For European companies, there is no country level restrictions, but as such, they got a EU restriction, means like any organization operating in Europe, okay, that data center data should be available in EU regions only. Okay, so there are some restrictions. So due to this, so what SAP did was SAP made a strategic partnership with Amazon and Google, AWS and GCP especially, not Azure, because Azure is Microsoft is our competitor in cloud application space. Whereas AWS and GCP has got real platforms, very good cloud platforms, right? But Amazon and GCP never had a business application. If you see, Amazon is more like an e-commerce company venturing into this cloud, but they really don't have big reporting tools, or they don't have warehousing systems, they don't have business applications. They are not into SaaS space at all. They are they have very good exposure to infrastructure and platform services, but not on software services. A company will move its softwares to Amazon platform, but Amazon never gives you native softwares on its platform. Okay, same with GCP also. But when it comes to Azure, Azure is a cloud platform by default comes with its pack like Dynamics, Office 365, Power BI, like lot of products inbuilt available in Azure. Same like SAP. SAP Cloud Platform is like a packed platform with lot of SAP Cloud applications like S4 HANA Cloud, Analytics Cloud, etc., etc. Okay, so these are like package platforms. Okay, Azure and SCP. But whereas AWS and GCP were more like a platform service, but never venture into, they don't have big exposure onto the cloud software space. So that's the reason the SAP had a partnership with AWS and GCP to use the infrastructures from these organizations. Means they will pay for the infrastructure usage. SAP will do the payments. Okay. So means SAP has built everything on cloud applications. So, but they don't have big infrastructure. So they are right now using the third-party cloud infrastructures from AWS and GCP. Okay. So that's what I can say. SAP cloud applications can be hosted on AWS or GCP infrastructure environments through an option called Cloud Foundry. So for that, so how do you actually migrate your infrastructure? Is we migrate our infrastructures through Cloud Foundry. I really don't want to go into the Cloud Foundry details, guys, because Cloud Foundry is more into cloud administration. Even I have very basics of Cloud Foundry. Okay, this is all about Kubernetes and everything. Even I don't come from cloud administration space. I got some basics of Cloud Foundry only. Okay, so if you want to know about Cloud Foundry, you can make use of this website. If you're interested, you want to do some research, go here. So here you see Cloud Foundry is like you can develop some okay. So this is a platform where you can develop some cloud applications, and then here you see CF push. Okay, CF push is like a Cloud Foundry push. Using this, okay, it is you can actually push any of your applications into different infrastructure components. Okay, so that is done through this Cloud Foundry push, guys. This is an app to do all that infrastructure migrations and everything. So this is more of a cloud administration stuff, which we really don't need to understand, but I'm just giving you some understanding so that just give you basics of how these infrastructure and platform services operate. Okay, so here you see SAP Cloud Applications. Some applications are hosted on SAP data centers. Some are hosted through non-SAP data centers through Cloud Foundry. Okay. In general, guys, for suppose if your company is an American company, buying some SAP product, you will be by default getting from a data center, SAP's data center only, because SAP has got in-house data center in United States. So if you are in United States or Europe, so no problem with SAP. They will give you from SAP data centers only. But if it is some other country, so then you might end up seeing from non-SAP data centers. Okay, infrastructure services coming from non-SAP like AWS or GCP. Even SAP Analytics Cloud Experience version, guys, the version I use for my training, right? So is hosted on AWS infrastructure. It is on AWS. So it is SAP Analytics Cloud is a software as a service offering hosted on SAP Analytics, SAP Cloud Platform. Use AWS infrastructures. Okay, use the infrastructure services or data center services from Amazon Web Services. All right. Clear? Makes sense? Any questions, anyone?
So I don't know whether this question is relevant or not. When you say that SAP Analytics Cloud runs on cloud, say, what type of coding will be used here? Satya? I mean, SQL or
It's
scripting?
script, Java. It is majorly an application, right? So where the database services are given from HANA. So as it is more of an application related product. So the scripting, it's a JavaScript. I'll speak about it.
Okay, thank you, Satya.
Right. So this is how your cloud architectures work. So guys, if I speak about the BTP, okay. So a lot of you might heard this word, right? BTP, Business Technology Platform. Okay. So what exactly is BTP is like SAP is now building an industry cloud. What do we mean by an industry cloud is so one subscription. Okay. So BTP comes as a packed platform, guys. With it's like a platform with a lot of inbuilt cloud applications, and also if an organization wants to build some new application, they can also build it on top of BTP. So I repeat, business technology platform is like one unified tech platform or a cloud platform, which comes with a lot of inbuilt cloud applications where an organization can subscribe to BTP and start using the products that are available on BTP. That is one thing. Or else, if they want to build something new on BTP or migrate few other non-SAP or some other applications onto BTP, they can do that. Okay. So it's like one subscription with a lot of, so once a company subscribe to business technology platform, they by default gets a default subscription to all the products available under BTP. Okay. So if I speak about business technology platform, what products that are available in BTP, because SAC is one of the product which drives the BTP space actually. Okay. So let me just show you how the BTP works. So let me just go to sap.com. If I go to the SAP site, its products, here you see business technology platform. It has products by category, by industry, then you see tech platform. Here you see, so tech platform to extend and personalize SAP applications, integrate, connect landscapes and everything. So it's like one platform where you can do all your data analytics integration We can also develop some new cloud data native applications to planning and analysis and artificial intelligence, all in one single place. Okay. So now what products actually drive this data and analytics space of BTP? If you see, view the data and analytics products. Okay. So you see here, so we have 4 products which actually drives the data and analytics space of BTP, that is DataSphere, HANA Cloud, Analytics Cloud, and Master Data Governance. Master Data Governance is, it's about master data management and others. Okay. I really don't consider it as, it's more of a data governance thing, not about data analytics. So ignore this. But you see, so 3 products actually you see in the data and analytics space. So DataSphere is all your, what do we say, building the data pipelines from different applications and building the data models here. Means staging the data and building all the data models here under DataSphere. Okay. So then you got HANA Cloud, guys. HANA Cloud is more of acts as a database. HANA Cloud is used in 2 ways. One, it provides database services to both DataSphere and Analytics Cloud, first thing. Okay. And also it has got an inbuilt warehousing similar to DataSphere. So means right now it is offering 2 warehousing cloud, 2 products in cloud warehousing space. One is HANA Cloud and another is DataSphere. But slowly people will move towards DataSphere. Okay. HANA Cloud will be majorly used as a database service for both SAC and DataSphere. So then you see all your SAP Analytics Cloud where you do all your reporting and analytics. Okay. So these are the products where you build your data pipelines, get the data, stage the data, build all the data models. So those data models will be now consumed into SAC for all your reporting needs. Right? So these are the 3 products in BTP space, which actually drive the analytics, data and analytics space. So SAC and DataSphere, honestly speaking, SAC and DataSphere are the 2 products which actually drives the data and analytics space of BTP. Okay. So come back, go to business technology platform. Okay. Same way you got some products for integration. Okay. Some products for application developments. An organization can come and build their own cloud applications also using a concept called SAP build code. So you have a build code, which is a Gen AI platform for code developments. So this actually writes its own code using artificial intelligence. Okay. It's like a generative AI code development. Okay. It's based on Gen AI. So where you can build some new applications without writing much code, without coding much, because the code is generated through AI here. Okay, I don't want to go into the details. I'm on to analytics. I really don't want to go to the other side. How you build new applications on BTP. Okay, so BTP is like one tech platform where you can actually build, an organization can build its own new applications and use the existing applications of BTP to run the data analytics, to run the integration, to run the planning and artificial intelligence. If I go on to the
Satya,
planning and
yeah, one question. So you said SAC is using SAP HANA Cloud, right? So is it
mm,
possible to have any other cloud database as a backend for SAC?
no, never. It's by default HANA.
Okay, by
So
default HANA Cloud. Okay.
no SAP products right now, new age SAP products offers a third-party database service except HANA. Gone are the days where you have like ECC BW guys, which when HANA was not built, they used to run it on external databases, but now it is everything on HANA. You cannot
Okay.
change. Okay, so guys, if I speak about the financial planning space, we have 2 systems like S4HANA Cloud and Analytics. Guys, DataSphere is just namesake. For namesake, you don't see much here. So you see 2 products majorly happening in the financial planning space. Okay, if I go to extended planning and analysis space of BTP and check the financial planning, you see 2 products. One is S4HANA Cloud. That is basically S4HANA Cloud group reporting, okay, for consolidation, and SAP Analytics Cloud for the planning. The entire financial planning happens in SAC only, SAP Analytics Cloud only. S4HANA Cloud is majorly used for kind of consolidation using group reporting. Okay. And then you see when it comes to supply chain planning, I clearly stated this during the demonstration. You have two types of planning, guys: account planning and non-account planning. All your finance, HR, they all come into account-based planning. Even sales also come into account-based planning only. Okay, but then you got like uh, supply chain planning, guys, like where you do demand planning, you do inventory optimization, supplier planning, vendor planning is what we call. So these all falls into supply chain planning. Okay. So for supply chain planning is more of a non-account based planning. I'll discuss what is account based and non-account based planning. Okay. And for that we have SAP has got a product called SAP IBP, Integrated Business Planning for Supply Chain. So this is the product operates in the supply chain planning space of SAP, and SAP Analytics Cloud offers in operates in the planning in the finance, sales, and what we say HR planning. So these are
Okay.
the two products
Satya,
in the planning space.
Satya, sorry to interrupt. So when you say IBP, it's an upgrade version of APO, right? So the same thing what we do it in APO can be done in SEC, right?
See, IBP is more of an upgraded version of APO and BWIP. Okay.
Yeah.
Same way, SAC is like upgraded version of BPC. It's BPC. SAC
Okay.
upgraded thing of BPC, whereas APO, BWIP are now upgraded to IBP. Not upgraded, guys. They are replaced. APO is decommissioned now.
Yeah. Okay. The same planning can be done here also. Whatever we do there. Are there
More
any differences?
advanced. More
Okay.
advanced. Okay. So
Okay.
these products are more advanced, AI based. Okay. So, okay, as you asked LCC guys, there are a lot of difference between the traditional planning products of BPC or IP or APO to new age products like SAP Analytics Cloud or IBP. Okay, these two products are operated through machine learning. So here forecasting is done through ML. These two products in IBP, the demand planning, inventory optimization is done through machine learning. Machine learning will understand the data, understand the demand based on the demand, they will run the inventory optimization. Here also in SAP Analytics Cloud, the forecasting, the future forecasting means the marketing forecasting or the sales forecasting or the OPEX forecasting is completely done through machine learning. Okay, we really don't do a manual thing. So earlier products are the entire forecasting was complete manual, guys. Okay, so where the planner can come and maintain whatever value he thinks, but here it's more organized planning now with these new age products, because this here now the forecasting or the demands or optimization happens through ML, machine learning, means kind of an artificial intelligence. Okay. Okay, even you go to workforce planning, guys, workforce planning is done through success factors and analytics cloud, but actual planning happens in analytics cloud only. Okay, so these are like some products, guys, where you do sales planning is kind of happens in supply chain or finance. I'll cover why. So if I speak about this, guys, so you see two products. One is SAP Analytics Cloud in financial planning and HR workforce planning space, and you see IBP in the supply chain planning space. So these are the two products actually drives the planning space of BTP. Okay. So now I think you understood, right? BTP is like one technology platform, okay, where an organization can subscribe to BTP, build their new applications on BTP using some, they can build it directly on their own, or they can use SAP's build code, which uses generative AI to run the code, to generate the code. That is one part. Second, they can, and this platform comes with a lot of inbuilt applications like Datasphere, Analytics Cloud, IBP, uh, like HANA Cloud. So where an organization can subscribe to these products and start using these products for their analytics and planning needs. Okay, instead of building a new product, they can use the available products for all their data analytics, planning, integration, and even for artificial intelligence also we got some products. Okay, so instead of a company building a big data scientist team or something, they can simply subscribe to BTP and use the AI products of SAP, right? So so if you see here, we got BTP. The SAP Analytics Cloud is a major product offering under BTP space, which drives the data analytics and planning and analysis space of BTP. So this is one product which actually drives your data analytics and planning and analysis space of BTP. Clear? BTP is like a platform service, guys. SAC is like a SaaS product on BTP, which drives your data analytics and planning and analysis space, financial planning and analysis. All right, I'm not confusing you, right? On the day one itself. Anyone, any questions?
The BTP is PAS flat PAS or SAS?
It's PaaS.
PAS.
It's a platform as a service. So SAC is SaaS.
So SAC is a part of BTP, you mean to say, right, Satya?
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it's part of BTP ecosystem.
Means SCC
Then
will run on the BTP as a backend.
Yes, it uses the platform services of BTP. Yes. Guys, generally I can say like SCP is like a commercial name, SAP Cloud Platform. Same platform has a technology name that is BTP. That's it. This is more of a technical name. This is commercial name. Right? So
how about the database, Satya? So you said it's a platform, then the infra is something.
the infra is depends on organization. Company subscribe to BTP for suppose. That company is US. If SAP has a data center in US, they will give it from SAP. For suppose you did it from India. In India, they don't have a
Okay.
data center. So they
Okay.
will scope with their partners. Okay, okay. AWS has a data center in India. Okay. If an Indian company subscribe to BTP, they will get the platform service of BTP, but the infrastructure will be from their partner
Right.
company,
That depend on the country. Okay.
depending on the country. These are like country related rules.
Yeah.
Every country has their rules and regulations, and organization has to follow that. Even in India also we have this rule. Not only United States, even India also applied this rule that any firm, means like they're using cloud applications, the data centers or the infrastructure should be present in India. Okay. So guys, now if I go on to SAP Analytics Cloud, so it's a SaaS service, right? Subscription based software, guys. SAP Analytics Cloud is a subscription based software. Guys, just give me a moment, please. Just a minute. Okay. So SAP Analytics Cloud is a subscription driven software. I'll tell you guys. So generally your on-premise applications are license based. Means you need to go buy the license of the product from the product organization like SAP or Oracle. For suppose I take a simple example, guys. You're taking some system like SAP BW. You need to go purchase the product license first. Then first thing, then you need to build your infrastructure. Means you need to get all your infrastructure assembled, right? Your CPUs, your database. You maintain a big infrastructure. get your infrastructure assembled, then install the product on that infrastructures. Okay. Then once your product is installed and everything, so for suppose you install version 1.0, guys. So after again a few years, we came with version 2.0. You need to pay. You need to pay the cost, and you can then only you'll get the software patch from the product company. Using that software patch, we can upgrade to the new versions. That means so you need to pay for a big license cost, then yearly cost upgrade. Then we need to also pay some yearly maintenance cost. No, I don't say we don't pay yearly maintenance cost. So and generally, if SAP is giving you some support, right? Okay, so that supports customer supports cost. Everything has to be everything is charged. But when it comes to subscription, guys, subscription is like user driven. Okay, so here we'll get a standard subscription cost for one user. Like for suppose in SAP Analytics Cloud, it offers two types of subscriptions I'll cover: BI subscription and planning subscription. BI subscription costs around $15 per month for one user, I think 15 or $17 for 1 month for one user. Okay. So, and basically it is a year, minimum subscription period is 1 year. Okay. Means like if I just cost it out, it costs you around $200 for 1 year. Okay. For one user costs $200 for 1 year. Okay. So if it is a large scale organization, they'll take 200 odd users. If it is a small scale company, they go with 40 or 50 users. So here SAs, these are like pay per use kind of subscription. Okay, so all cloud products are like pay per use. How much you use, that much you need to pay. That's it. Very simple, very straightforward. Pay per use kind of products. So large scale companies get this subscription at higher cost because of higher number of users. Small scale companies get the same product at very low cost. That's one big advantage you have. Okay, for an organization on cloud. Okay, so it's like one-time subscription cost, and minimum period is 1 year, but companies generally take it for 5 years, 5 years, 10 years, like that. They don't take for 1 year. They don't want to pay every year again and again. Okay, so it's like one-time cost, and in that subscription cost, okay, so it gives you the product. Okay, and this SAP Analytics Cloud is by default hosted on the SAP Cloud Platform, so we don't need any platform to install this product. And also all the infrastructure is also provided by SAP as of now. SAP is also giving you the infrastructure from a public data center. I'll speak what is a public cloud. Okay, so you'll also get all the infrastructure, means all the storage also. Once you subscribe to SAP Analytics Cloud, right, you no need to go and buy the storage again. Okay, so even storage cost is also included in your product cost. Okay, so I'll discuss how the storage happens, what is public cloud and everything. So storage cost is included. Okay, customer service during your subscription period is included in the cost. Okay, maintenance is done by SAP. So the entire administration and maintenance of this product is done by SAP. So you don't need a big administration team, guys. Very honestly, you don't need a basis team. Okay, so you buy, you subscribe and start using it. That's it. And if any upgrades happen to this product, right, during your subscription period, they are automatically applied to your product. So means there is no versioning concept here. There is no version 1.0, SAC 1.0, SAC 2.0. There is no kind of things. So any company using SAC will always use the latest version. That's it. Okay, and these version upgrades happen every 3 months, guys. Every quarter will have a major release. Earlier it used to be a monthly release, but now product is bit stabilized. Every quarter they come up with a major release on SAC. They'll add lot of options. Okay, so that is how. Even our training also, guys, we change it very frequently. Every quarter they come up with new options. I need to add those options into my training. So that is how your subscription based softwares work. They are like pay per use, just pay and start using the products. So the maintenance done by SAP, customer service given by SAP, upgrades will be applied to your product automatically. You don't need to go and apply some software patches or something. Infrastructure services, everything is taken care by SAP. You just go buy and start using it. Start developing your dashboards on SAC. Simple. That is how these products work. Okay, and these are like user based subscriptions again. Guys, it's same like Netflix. I told you, right? You can go just buy, subscribe, and start using. You'll be seeing all the content and start watching the content. If any new content gets added, it is automatically visible to you, right? If they're upgrading something, they'll do the upgrade in the background. You are not worried, right? If they're making some UI changes, so they will be automatically reflected on your screens, right? Same. This is how SAP Analytics Cloud work. Okay, we really don't need any administration to be done on SAC. Okay, and this is majorly a user subscription based, right? If I start showing you the subscriptions of SAP Analytics Cloud, okay, so here guys, I'll click on SAP Analytics Cloud here. So now you are into SAP Analytics Cloud. Oops. The URL is this, same URL. Technology Platform Cloud Analytics. Here also you see Technology Platform Cloud Analytics. If you see here, if I go to the Analytics Cloud, and here you see a tab called Pricing. See, generally, SAP Analytics Cloud offers two types of subscriptions: business intelligence subscription and a planning subscription. Let me cover this up. So when an organization subscribes to SAP Analytics Cloud, it is offered with two: BI subscription. This is what we call it as standard subscription. Planning is considered as a full subscription. Okay. So if you see here, business intelligence, when you subscribe to SAP Analytics Cloud BI business intelligence, okay, you get all the BI capabilities like reporting, data modeling capabilities, and connection capabilities like live connection, import connection capabilities. And also you'll get predictive analytics capabilities where you can run regression classification. You'll get augmented analytics capabilities where you can run some data discoveries, data analyzers, and also application building scripting. Okay, so you get all BI and predictive capabilities in one word. But when you go for planning subscription, along with business intelligence, predictive, augmented analytics, and application building capabilities, you get all planning capabilities. Okay, so along with all the capabilities you have in business intelligence, you also get a full set of planning capabilities. Okay, if you see here, you see pre-built business content, data modeling, everything available. You see, enterprise planning is partially available in BA subscription, whereas it is fully available in planning subscription. Okay, but this is a big component because if I open enterprise planning, you see a lot many things. These are the options in enterprise planning, so which are available in your planning subscription, but not available in your business intelligence subscription. You can only view the planning models. That's it. Apart from that, you cannot do anything in BI subscription. Okay, you can design analytics applications, catalogs, okay, collaborations, augmented analytics, acquired data, live data. It is available in both data exploration, data visualization, data modeling, business content. This is available in both the subscriptions, but you don't see any planning capabilities in the planning subscription, so in the BI subscription. So generally, why it is offering two types of subscriptions is, I'll tell you guys, it's very simple. See, SAP Analytics Cloud has got a strong competition in the BI space. It has got very strong competition in the business intelligence space in form of Tableau, Power BI, ClickSense, even Google Looker is coming up now. It has got a very strong competition in business intelligence space. Okay. Okay, it works like Tableau, Power BI in BI space, right? And at the same time, this is the only product having planning also. SAC is the only product in the BI, a BI tool having all planning capabilities as well. Okay. So, but whereas other tools like Power BI, Tableau, they don't have any planning capabilities. They are simple BI products. That's it. SAP, Microsoft don't have a planning product at all. Okay. So now, so SAP Analytics Cloud has got strong competition in BI space in form of Tableau, Power BI, and it has got some competition in the planning space in form of Hyperion and Anaplan. Okay, so it competes with different products in different spaces. So one big advantage of a BI product is, guys, they come at very cheap. They come at jet cheap cost. The one of the main reason companies simply opt for Power BI or SAC or Tableau is they come at very low cost, guys. Costing is very low. So okay, So Power BI comes at $15 for 1 month for one user. SAC comes at around 17, 18. Click comes at around 20 or something. Click, I think it's more of a license based, not subscription based. I'm sorry. Okay. Click and Tableau are more license based, I think, not subscription. So Power BI and SAC, these are the two subscription softwares. Okay. So these things come, Power BI comes at very low cost. For SAC to compete with Power BI, so always guys, when you go to any organization and say my product has these many things, the first question an organization asks is what is the price, right? Everything asks what's your price. Okay. So Microsoft is offering at this price, but I say SAC has got both components. I cannot give it that price. So organization, for suppose there is an organization which needs only the reporting. They don't need planning. Imagine there is an organization there which needs only reporting. Power BI is giving it that cheap cost. If SAP goes to that organization and say my organization also has planning, my product also has got planning, but the organization doesn't need planning, right? So what they choose, instead of paying $40 or $50 for SAC, they simply go for Microsoft, which comes at Power BI, which comes at half of the cost. So that is the reason what SAP was trying to do with Analytics Cloud is it is offering two types of subscriptions. One, a standard basic BI subscription, and second, a full and a complete set of planning subscription. If an organization wants SAC only for reporting need, only they want it only for reporting, okay, they can come, they'll get it very low cost, like $17 or something. Okay, they get it very low cost, similar to Power BI. Okay, so in that sense, it gives you only BI capabilities in that product. All planning capabilities are masked. Okay, and it competes with its competitor. Only to compete with the competitors, it is offering two subscriptions. Simple. Okay, so in few organizations you see SAC as only BI subscription, and in few organizations you see SAC used for both BI and planning. Clear? Makes sense. Right now planning is a hot cake in SAC. Everyone knows that, so it's fine. Okay. So, and see guys, our system, what we use, right, for the training purpose is like a subset of your planning subscription. Okay. So the training system, what I use, okay, will be a replica of a planning subscription. Right? Makes sense. Different types of subscriptions in SAP Analytics Cloud. Any questions, anyone?
In planning also, I do we have planning standard license and professional? Okay.
Earlier we used to have standard and professional. Now it is merged to one.
Oh,
It's now one professional. There is no standard thing, right? Earlier we used to have 4 types of subscriptions: BI, planning, professional, planning standard, with digital boardroom, without digital boardroom, like that. Now everything gone, 2 subscriptions. That's it. Okay, you see here guys. So if you see buying conditions, it's about the user, okay, and GB, how much GB is given. See guys, more it is also right now for an organization to subscribe to SAP Analytics Cloud, minimum quantity of users it should buy is 5. Okay, no organization buys less than 50, so no problem. And minimum subscription period is 1 year. Okay, it based on the number of users. Okay, and also it how much GB of cloud space is given. So it is based on the number of users. More number of users, more GB is given. Less not. Earlier guys, like till 2023, they used to promote SAP Analytics Cloud. What SAP did was there is no restriction on the database space. Okay, see when you say SAP Analytics Cloud is a system. It has a repository with SAP HANA Cloud acting as its database. Very simple. SAC is a system with HANA Cloud as its database. So earlier, we don't have any restriction on HANA Cloud. So how much, even if you buy 50 users, you can use how much space you want. There is no restriction given by SAP. But now they are restricting. Not SAP. Every company is doing that. So they're giving the backend database space based on the number of users subscribed. Okay. Earlier to promote cloud applications, they did that, but now they're restricting it. But one big advantage with SAP Analytics Cloud is guys live connectivity. The biggest advantage for SAC is live connectivity. In case of live connectivity, we don't store data in SAC, right? So we are not heavily worried about the GB space given by SAP because we actually not storing heavy data in SAC. Okay, because of the live connectivity it offers. So database space is never a problem in SAP Analytics Cloud because of the direct live connectivity. Right. If you say buy now, earlier I used to see pricing, now they are hiding the pricing. It will go to SAP store, SAP support, and I shall quickly wrap up. I know out of time. Okay, it's going into SAP store. Earlier it used to show the price directly on the website, but now they're hiding the price, and we need to go and negotiate with SAP teams. But I tell you, right, BI subscription comes at around $17 for 1 month, around for one user. Like $200, guys. Ideally, it comes around $200 for one user for 1 year, but it can also be negotiable also. If it is 5 users, it costs you. This is in Indian rupees. I'm in India. If I say I got around, see if it is 200, more than 200 users, guys, they will apply some discount also. So suppose if it's a large scale company, they need 200 users, not one users. Okay, it's around 4 million, guys. 4 million Indian rupees, not American. Okay, you see, so it's a very cheap, guys. For one user, it is like around 21,000 Indian rupees for one user for 1 year. Okay, it's not even see this for 43 lakh rupees is not even a salary of one consultant, to be honest. An architect, not even a salary of one architect, right? 44 lakh rupees. So that cheap, that these PI subscription comes at very low cost. Even Power BI also do the same. Okay, you see this, you can add to cart and you can start buying this product straight away. But planning subscription is expensive. Okay, because planning is very big module. Okay, so it's expensive. It's almost 3 to 4 times expensive when compared to BI. 3 times, I think. All right, so this is about the different types of subscriptions offered by SAP Analytics Cloud. And so guys, today I just covered what is cloud components, what are the cloud components, then how SAP's cloud first strategy, okay, then what Cloud Foundry is, then how the BTP works, how SAP Analytics Cloud drives the BTP space, and then the different types of subscriptions. What is a subscription driven software and different types of subscriptions offered by SAP Analytics Cloud. So in the next session, so I'll just stop here. So in the next session, I'll speak about the types of cloud, guys, like public and private cloud. Okay, for the first 5-10 minutes. Then I'll show you how to subscribe for SAP Analytics Cloud free subscription. How do you subscribe? Okay. And then I'll quickly jump on to SAC connections. So I'll quickly jump onto the product, SAP Analytics Cloud. Means for the first half, I'll cover these two, and I'll jump onto the product and cover about the connectivity of this product. Okay. I stop here. Thank you all. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Guys, you will be given an access to share drive today. Maybe once it is given, we'll put it in the group. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Satya.